Hello and welcome back to another video. Ooh. So I saw this in our local petite bourgeoisie game store in the mall. The History Channel Civil War, A Nation Divided. Paid $6 for this. Yeah, I thought this was a mediocre game. I have another mediocre game. World War II Aces on the Nintendo Wii. It's another. I also paid $6 on this. It's also another, budget game. Although this one's actually pretty fun. I've sunk quite a bit of time on that. So I thought this would be a mediocre game. I'm a bit of a sucker for my generic first-person shooters. Experience the intensity, carnage, and chaos of the war that divided a nation. Fight as a Confederate or Union soldier in 12 of America's most legendary battles, including Gettysburg. The Gettysburg level on this game is so bland. Bull Run and Antietam. I probably said that wrong. Mark of the Beast. Yeah, this isn't a good game. This is not a good... It's not a good game. It's not very good. Let's just put it that way. Although, I did, in a way, get my $6 worth. DVD-ROM. And, I'm just going to show you that. That is actually a lot better. There we go. Good thing I grabbed this weird pillar thing. Couldn't find my that table I trash picked. One of those really see how this very red TV screen. So how did I get my $6 worth? Well, I have a couple like rooted phones, rooted phones, and there's this program called Game Guardian, available on Android. That is basically a cheat engine, and what it allows you to do is manipulate values in a target process, debug it, and I use that to mess with Avlog's mouse simulator. In that game, the way the game, there's a value stored in memory, a Boolean value, that checks if you're allowed to jump or not. And as it turns out, same thing in this game. That is not looking very good in the camera. So I developed a cheat that allows you to do this. And we can really get a nice look at... Ooh, I wonder if this has a collision. Probably not. No, it does not. Cauldron Games really kind of get a feel of games crappy, how well a game's been built by like going out of bounds and stuff. Because like done the same in some Call of Duties, yeah, those games, I don't know about the modern ones, but the older ones, they don't just have, like, interiors like that just fully populated. In fact, I wouldn't expect, like, the back of these houses just wouldn't exist. It would just be, like, the walls wouldn't exist. And, so I eventually developed a cheat, and, it's like, getting a really clever solution to a puzzle, Eventually I realized that I can write 4 bytes, meaning 4 bytes, or specifically 4 zeros, that basically there's a bit of code that stop shooting at me. That writes that Boolean value takes it's an instruction that takes can't really talk and at the same time. Oh, I can't go in there. See, that's a bit more what I expected. There's an instruction, MIPS memory write instruction that takes a memory address in one register and a offset value in the opcode argument thingy, and writes the value of one register into that memory address plus offset. And I replaced that with a no-op instruction, and that means the game doesn't update and write a 0 to that position, and it's yeah, it's that type of satisfying of finding a really clever solution, like that one laser puzzle in Portal 2 with 3 beams, and it's just like fucking satisfying, man. So yeah, for $6 I got a game that taught me a little bit about the PS2 and a little more about how to use Guidra and using the debugger in PCSX2, which doesn't seem to be the best in regards to finding floating point values. I still do not know where this game stores the coordinates for the player, yeah, this is a really tall invisible wall, by the way. Can we just... Yeah, we can. So, yeah, not a complete loss of, why is that? It's like, why does this river have collision? Like, you don't... What I'm surprised this game runs as well as it does, because, you know, we're just hammering the collision checklist with random miscellaneous crap like this. At least I think that's how this type of stuff works. Maybe that's not how that works. And like, this is a ramp here. Why is there a ramp here? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, something that does make more sense, though, is if you fall far enough, you'll cause a sniffle flipper to cause the screen to roll on the video. And because we're running on USB flash drive shoved into the USB 1.1 ports on the PS2, we are slower than an optical drive. That's yeah. We'd love to get that network adapter. Not so much for the hard drive, but for the well, the Ethernet port. No, networking. Very nice. Kind of weird how the PS2 doesn't have that built in. But yeah, definitely uses floating point values. With stuff like the positioning the player hand models. Maybe I should put epilepsy warning on this video. Yeah, you see that weird thing, like, just darting across the screen? Yeah, that's what... Like, I don't even... okay, that's... Yeah, that's how you entertain yourself with the Cauldron game. You break it and change the subject to computer science.